Bandman Kevo?
Yeah, 12 bands, bro.
Yeah.
At the peak of whatever financial status I'm going to reach, I know for a fact that's not going to be my energy. So, first of all, I ain't finna be playing that game when I get there. You know, like, do you think it's hard for him to find a woman? That's why you, because in my mind, it's like the more money I get, the more I'm trying to protect that. I think the way I feel like I protect it is to like build that foundation with somebody and get out the way.
Yeah, but I think the kind of women he's after is only accepting money like that. Like he's probably only messing with Instagram models and shit like that. He's not messing with no nurses, no.
So you don't think he want that?
No, he don't want that. he a rapper / scam artist /
that's a stigma though,
influencer.
Bro, rappers can't have a good woman in their life.
Yeah, they can.
I think that's a bad excuse. I just think
they go after certain females though. What rapper you know date a regular female?
No, facts. And no, let's be clear. A lot of times rappers make these, and I hate to say it like that because you don't make them, but like they start popping because of who they with, and then their personality take off because they just gain support off of their looks. Yeah, that's that pretty privilege. You know what I'm saying, that we always talking about, right? That'll let you take off. It's existing now because of that. So, like, I think a lot of them be turning them into like superstars off of the foundation they built on their name. However, I don't think nobody gonna take you serious enough to become that if what you got to offer is $12,000 for some ass. Like that's absurd to me. I can't.
What would be your limit if you was like a celebrity? Or would you even pay for it if you was a celebrity?
Bro, I'm not holding you, my nigga. I get to a point where like, and it's coming. I already know what's up with me, cause I speak shit into existence. So, bro, I'm out the way. Like I'm not playing that game. I guess if that's what you're asking. So for me, it's zero because I'm not even gonna be in the game to play. Yeah. Like I'm cool right now with the same person. When I like, let's say if I ever somebody like. Bro, I'm gonna pull up to the club the same way. I'm gonna talk to the chicks the same way, and we gonna go from there. I'll probably be able to, do a little bit more because I got access to more based on like financial status. So innately, you gonna see more that may attract you. However, it ain't no transaction with me.
So you gonna put in the same amount of time you did when you was a regular blowjo to when you was a celebrity with a female. You ain't even had a time. You ain't gonna have a time.
No, exactly. My point is, if I get to that point, I'm gonna be out the way. But if I did, I'ma still be trying to find me one. So yes, I'ma put in time for that because I want one. Yeah. Bro, I'm not finna play this cat and mouse game at the top that they doing with that $12,000, my nigga. Like that's absurd to me.
What about $2,000?
I can see that. Yeah. Cause sometimes like you need go shopping, love. Go do something with yourself. You know, a lot of times, especially when you think about like if you tell a chick I got 2 bands for you now, she probably looking at that like some shopping money. Yeah. You know, or pay a little light bill, get my rent paid type of shit. You know, let me get out this nigga way. Go take care of my business. You know. That makes sense. Yeah.
Do you think I think Bandman Kevo, he should start thinking about what he say from now on. Cause this nigga is, man, he going down. He went from the male BBL.
Bro, you mess with him hard too. That was your partner.
He went from the male BBL to the goddamn paying $13,000 to the only reason he got the BBL because he saw the type of niggas he was getting cheated on with. Like, bruh.
He just felt that false prophets, bro.
I 100% know that this nigga didn't get no hoes before he got that money. 100%, I know that for a fact. By the shit that he do.
I mean, nothing that that we would find something to brag about. I guess is what we saying. But like, I just don't understand that game. But like, so okay, let's transition off of that. I like where you going with the conversation about how much, because I think. If you think about like a person that's, like I said, I'm removing me because like, man, when I get to all that, I mean, I'm trying to be out that lifestyle, right? But like, if I happen to be there, It might be a time where it's like, I understand, like, man, I don't think I need to, I ain't with all that, you know, what you want shit. Like, what happened? You need $500?
Yeah.
That might make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, when you start talking to women about what you need, you just be like, oh, I need 20 bands to start this business. I ain't, listen, this ain't no 20 band coochie to me. To me, you know, it very well might be some 20 band coochie to somebody.
Yeah.
To me, it ain't. I'm gonna go and get out your way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step aside, go find your 20 band nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if you be, you know, 1,500, I'm up there.
Yeah.
you know, yeah, right now, I don't mind paying this poor man's game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you, get to know you, all that. What's up? Cause I'm not $500 now.
So what you think about Carisha?
I mean $1,500 now.
Carisha in the golden shower. Remember they used to call you Golden Lord?
I don't see like. First of all, we ain't gonna let that slide, cause fuck no, that nigga lying. But I had two thoughts. I have two thoughts. One's a question, but first we're gonna dive into it. I'm assuming would I pee on somebody?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
You nasty,
if that's what they want. Like I ain't just doing it just off of no, you know, to be disrespectful shit. It gotta just be something for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, if like you really into it, cause that's like a bucket list shit for me. I can stand here today and tell you, like I ain't never just blatantly pissed on a chick like that. I ain't had no chicks that want to get peed on like that. Keeping it a bean with
that's
you.
That's still like 1% of
right.
females probably want to get peed on.
So for me, if that opportunity is presented to itself to draw down and just let that bitch blow,
yeah.
Oh yeah, so I gotta see that.
I don't even think she really like that. But with them celebrities, I think they just be putting shit out there.
I don't know.
Just to get their shit trending, man.
No, I think she like that.
I don't know.
Now,
because she don't really rap no more either.
Now the question is, would I take a golden shower though? Like would I would you let a chick stand over you and piss?
Hell no.
Okay. Would you, like what if you face down in the box and she starts squirting? Keep it a bean, son.
That's different than you stay pissing on me, man.
Because if you in the box and she squirt, which is if you know what you're doing, it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not removing my face, and you know, ain't squirting urine.
I think it's half and half, ain't it?
Half of what is urine, right? So,
yeah.
So for me, when I think about it, from that standpoint. Again, some shit I never done. Baby girl, you probably can stand over me and piss a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Does that smell gonna hit your goddamn nose, nigga?
It's like, but like, you know, the other part when I said there's two parts to me for me, because it's like you know, we sit on this, we talk about, you know, shit, sex game and stuff, and it's time, you know, but I wonder, like, do we just let everything go? Or is a certain shit that we got, like, we should start monitoring? Like you said, like, Kevo should be thinking about what he say in terms of, like, how he's looking in terms of his image. You think that same rule should be applied in terms of how much information we putting out there from our bedroom conversations and all that? And I'm thinking from a standpoint how easily accessible all that information is to everybody, kids included.
You talking about us in general?
No, not me and you. Just like us as our culture. Do you think we do too much? Like the golden shower shit.
Yeah.
Is that crossing the line to you? I guess I asked the question direct. Like, is that conversation? Like, did you look at that conversation like, man, we probably should have left this one off camera?
No, I just thought she a celebrity and they say anything to get their shit trending.
And you cool with the information being out though?
Yeah, because I don't really believe this shit. It's like she came out with that shit. Blueface always coming out with his old lady doing dumb shit.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
just a minute.
I think they all just do shit just to get their name trending. So
part of me is like, because of who looking up to is like, but I'm also for freedom of speech, and Like, I'm for them conversations.
Yeah.
So I ain't for censoring nobody's tongue. And I kind of seen people saying sometimes, but I do think that, there's gonna be a point in time where not everything is for everybody. But however, if you understand the game of podcasting and all this shit, like we learning on the daily, it's a content-driven game. Yeah. Like you talking about, you gotta put shit out there.
Since we talking about golden shower, did you see when Kevin Gates said that, I don't know how they got on the subject. He was on somebody podcast or interview thing, and he said, they asked him about pissing or whatever. He was like, yeah, I drink. I made my girl piss in the cup and I drink. Like, come on, bro. Nobody believe your dumb ass no more, man.
So you don't think he done drank some people?
No, bro. No.
But if you really think about it from a standpoint of what, like, it's radical from a standpoint of like, nigga, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
But it's like, it ain't the nastiest shit ever when you really break it down, bro. We swap fluids with women on a daily.
Yeah.
All kind of fluids. So now all of a sudden we gonna draw the line at piss, nigga.
In a cup.
Niggas eating booty holes and doing all this other stuff. So now we got a problem with pee.
Yeah,
That's all of a sudden, piss is the problem. That's
like the bottle of water that we drinking and had pee in it before.
You see what I'm saying? Like exactly, bro. It's like,
I don't care how you try to coin it, nigga. I ain't letting no girl pee in no damn cup. And I drink out the motherfucker.
Right.
Unless we in the desert, we about to die.
Give me that piss. Let me sit right here.
That's the only way.
I don't want you to drop, so don't miss a drop. But I just like, I'm dead serious, bro. Just think, if you think about how many fluids we swap on a daily with women. It's always weird to me where we draw the line. Because the goalposts will get pushed, right? If you think about it, what it was when you first coming out in the 90s, early 2000s. Oh, you eat pussy, nasty. Boom, everybody eating pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you come out, now it's cool to put your thumb in the butt and play around the butt and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, nah, boy, everybody jump on that train now, right? And then it's like, now they talking about golden showers and shit. R. Kelly was pissing on motherfuckers back in the day. Yeah. But now it's like you hearing everybody come out the woodwork, and then now everybody want to be like, and I'm like, bro, at this point, we swapping everything with these women, bro. Just add piss to the list.
Yeah, I think it's just coming out in the open now. People
you can pee on me. Hey, who made that pottery song, bro? Was that Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, you can pee on me. Or I'll piss on you or some shit like that. So I'm with it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I think that, like, if it sparks, because that's really what it's about to me. Like, I think that people are evolving and finding creative, weird ass ways to be into sex and to be into intimacy with whoever they fucking with. And I just think that's part of it now. Pissing on a motherfucker is cool. Like I want to feel how warm that shit is. I don't know what the fetish is, my nigga, but whatever it is, they seem to like it, and I'm here for it. Like, I'll draw down quick.
Yeah. Do your thing, homie.
You know what I want to do though? Like, I don't want pee on you. Like, you know, you were talking about, like, I want like if you in the desert drinking pee, like, I won't be getting head and just like, while I got a pee type of shit and just like piss in the mouth. like who about that?
We better go to the next topic, which is Uncle Shay. Yeah. Nigga stupid.
That boy Jeremy got disgusted just now. My man Jeremy, that shit funny as hell. My nigga say, oh hell no, we finna go to the next topic. All right, real quick, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm channeling Uncle Shay energy all 2023, boy. Yes. What? That turned me up. Man. Come on, hey, picture having a 50-something-year-old uncle you know about that life. But like, he always talk about it, right? But you finally get to see him turn up.
Yeah, you don't think it's too much though, because it's the second time.
Second time with what?
Like getting into it. What the first time was? First time he did something.
He got into it with Skip, but Skip was disrespecting.
No, I'm talking about the game.
Oh, I don't remember the.
This is like his second time like coming out.
Okay, but I didn't know he had got into it with somebody in the game. But this time I messed with it because like well I mean like for me I just think all that when I be thinking about this shit now, especially like all that's entertainment. Like you don't even see no punches thrown on the court. So I definitely don't expect him to see it on the stand, especially since the Malice in the Palace.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about nobody fighting no more like that. You know, you saw the repercussions that came from that. So for me, it's just a bunch of noise. But like, when you saw Shannon look at old boy and say, "I wish you would," I wish come right up. He wasn't backing up. He wasn't walking backwards. They had to grab him. So for me, like, I want to see an old nigga still let you know, like, all right, nigga,
who
come try it.
Who you think would have won out of him and Steven Adams?
Man, I think Shannon Sharpe would have beat Steven Adams up.
Probably so.
I think he would have bruised Steven. Because to me, Steven Adams looked like one of them tall, let me present my size niggas. Like, I ain't got nothing after this. I hope this make you chill. Yeah. Like, I'm one of them, man. I don't think that's going to fly with Uncle Shay Shay. Yeah. And I think Uncle Shay Shay got enough experience on stealing off on people. You can hear him when he talk. He like, you know, he tell you he gonna hit you before you hit him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You say too much bull jive, like he say, he like, it's up with me, you know, like he gonna tell you, he basically telling you, any disrespect, I'm liable to dive in your shit. Is how I interpret.
Let me ask you this.
I don't get that from Steven Adams.
Yeah. Why you keep that same energy with Skip?
Man, that's all right. First of all, if you look at Shannon, I'm glad you asked that question, because look at Shannon then look at Skip. That's a lose-lose. Unless you take it off camera. On camera, he gonna be looked at like the bully. That would have killed his career. He too aggressive. We already black. You know the story behind it. Look at how they doing Shorty from LSU. The chick that was aggressive. She had to come out and explain herself. You know, talking about, you know, if she was a man screaming and hollering and getting excited about the game she loved, it'll be applauded, right? Same thing with Shannon and Skip. Like if he the aggressor, as big as this nigga is, and as fragile as Skip look, and Skip in his 70s, bro. That you can't keep the same energy with Skip. You gotta be like, you know what? Oh, I'd have told him, hey, bro, after the cameras and stuff, let me holler at you back here. And I'd have been hitting him in his chest like that. Hey, bro, don't play with me no more. Like I'd have been on them type of times. You can feel it, but like, I know I can't touch you out there, but bro, I'll bruise you behind these cameras. Like, you gotta make that clear to somebody like that, because they're in you. But when it's on the court and you talking to some people younger than you, yeah, come see me, little nigga. That's how I am with it. I'm 37. I be telling them little 20-year-olds, yeah, you got the right one. You come see this old school nigga. It's gonna be a difference.
If you was in the NBA, would you want your father like always getting into shit like on the sidelines, like Ja Morant father be doing?
All I see is a present pop, a present father, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I have the same energy for Ja Morant pops that I did with LeVar Ball, which is, nigga, he there. Yeah. Cause like I don't get into minutia, cause you don't know their relationship. Like there's certain things I do with my pops that people may not understand. You know a few of them. You know, we got a few hobbies, one particular we love doing, right? And like that may be looked at to the world like, damn, you do that with your pops type of shit? Or you and your pops ride like that? But that's our relationship, you know what I'm saying? And Ja Morant looked hella comfortable with his dad in the limelight with him. Like, he feel like he got a familiar face there. So my thing is, if that nigga ain't complaining, I ain't got nothing to say about it. So like, look, all I see is a present father. Now, when I saw him talking crazy to Uncle Shay Shay, I'm like Lil Usher. When you saw when they was hugging and you saw how little he looked to Shannon. I said, bro, you might want to chill. I said,
the nigga do be drunk on the sideline too.
Yeah, nigga be faded. So I'm like, you might want to leave Shannon alone, nigga. And I can guarantee you, he initiated. I don't know who did it, because they just show. I only saw him, talking and hugging. But I bet you he was the one that initiated that apology. Yeah. Because Shannon looked like, even when you looked like they talking, Shannon was shaking his head like, I can calm down now. Like, bitch, I'm walking back out here on that energy. What's up? Like, you saw Big Unc. Yeah. Like,
since we talking about the energy, what you feel about how Chrisean Rock? What's her name? Chrisean did Blueface, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to spend too much time on this, how much as you want. But I just see two people that need some help, bro. Like when I saw the shit hit the public in terms of, you know, the aggressiveness they have, and then like the few new podcasts that they done where they've like damaged people property, and it's all around like being asked tough questions around like shit that they show in the world. Like she had an incident where she hit Blueface and he had a cut in his head with some glass and needed staples and shit, right? And like they putting their hands on each other, blacking each other eyes and shit, and then you go and sit in front of these podcasts, and now you giving us the opportunity to know what's really going on behind the scenes, and you can't handle them conversations. You getting super drunk and you super saucy, and y'all talk to each other, calling each other bitches on camera in front, like it's all weird to me. So
how much of that do you think is fabricated?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think she.
You think they really like that?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I absolutely do, bro.
Cause you gotta understand, Blueface don't rap, Chrisean Rock don't do nothing. They gotta stay in the limelight.
I get it, but like if you was to see, like when I watched the No Jumper interview, and to me there's no way you can coach somebody to act like she did when they was dragging her out of there. Especially seeing her take all them shots and hit the Hennessy bottle like she was on the show, and you saw her getting sauced over that little aisle. You know how you can see somebody getting drunk? You know, you see it in real time. Like you saw it on camera to the point where it was time for her to get the fuck up out of there, and she lost it. If she acting in that moment, Jeremy, she need to be in a motion picture. Yeah. she fooled the fuck out of me, nigga. I was like, oh, this baby need therapy, Jesus, and a plate of grits and eggs, nigga. Like she need Big Mama, basically. You know, like this. She needs somebody to sit her down and talk to her a little bit, because she dealing with some trauma that's unhealed. But like, what also made me think it was like when you get to the point of, so Blueface has beat up her dad. Yeah, I see. And she's beat up his mom. Like when you at that level of fighting parents. Like this nigga Blueface was on camera say he told his mama was throwing stuff and antagonizing Chrisean, and he was like, all right, mama, like you keep playing, I'm out to tell her, get her. And she did it one more time, and he was like, all right, Chrisean, get her. And she walked, he said she walked his mama. And the way you draw the line at, bro. Yeah. Like, ain't nobody playing with my mama like that. Hell no. Ain't nobody playing with my mama like that, son. No. And I get it, because he was saying, bro, because he was talking about he holding court on everybody, meaning that like when you become an adult, you gotta hold this accountability. But this is the woman that gave me life. Like you ain't like, and I done seen her go through shit. Like you ain't putting your hands on it. If you can't use your words and resolve it, then y'all ain't finna be around each other. But like beating my mama up, man, that'll be the surefire way where I'm gonna put my hands on a woman. Oh yeah, definitely. you beat my mama up, and I'm the only person around. Don't play with me like that.
Could you see yourself talking to a female like Chrisean Rock?
Fuck no. Yeah. Not even like that's an easy answer. But that would have never got to a relationship with me. Yeah. Because I'd have checked that energy out the gate. And like if you coming around me doing all that crazy shit, like, you know, now you toxic and you want to pop up to places and all that shit, I got something for you.
That's how I felt with that chick I told you I was talking to that had like the attitude problem.
Yeah.
I was like, gee, you gonna be the one. I said, you definitely gonna be the one.
I feel like I'm gonna have to slap the shit out of you. And to be on a serious side while we joking, that's very commendable. Like when you don't even think about it, right? Like, cause that's the difference. It's one decision. Yeah. Cause you could have easily said, nah, I don't care. She look crazy, but she seemed cool, and I could deal with that. And you could have moved forward, and everything that you expected could have came to you, and now you got to react to abuse. Yeah. And that can go however it's gonna go. Yeah. Or you could be, y'all, I'm seeing some shit right now. You know what? Say, Red, I'm gonna get out your way. Yeah. That's really all it is. And Blueface, that's why like whenever like they try to blame one person, whether you blame Blueface or you blame Chrisean, I don't agree with none of that shit. Both of them motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah, cause I don't see how you could deal with that. Cause for my situation, when she told me, she was like, you don't fucking pay attention.
Just that quick, huh?
Yeah, and boy, my temper flew up. I said, I don't even let niggas talk to me like this. I sure ain't about to let your motherfucking ass talk to me like this.
And that's really what the decision be about. It's like, bro, I ain't never had none of my niggas play with me like this. And you figure you finna fix it, yo, mouth?
Yeah.
And, and like when you feel that though, like when that hit you, you're like, oh yeah. You got a little tongue. But like for me, I'll say this. Whenever you see somebody who kind of like got that aggression with them like that, for a little bit, you can check it and see the response. Because if you check it and she turn into her, let's say submissive self to where she be like, oh, okay, my bad. Let me, not necessarily like bowing down, but like, let me check how I speak to you type of shit. And it's just, oh, my bad, I got caught slipping because that's how I am with like other people. But okay, let me not bring this to my relationship. If I can check it and you understand, yo, this ain't finna fly over here, I ain't gonna trip because like that aggression can be beneficial if you can control it.
Yeah.
But if it's one of them motherfuckers that is like you just said, and you like, I can tell, like, bitch, I only known you a couple of days, you talking about I don't fucking listen?
Yeah.
Hey, you a child you think you talking to, huh?
Yeah.
So like, and you can choose to either deal with it or not, but for me, I'm too old to be going into toxic situations, having to coach somebody how to be respectful.
Yeah.
Like nigga, if at these ages, if I gotta teach you how to be respectful, look, that's some shit you need to go back and go learn that on your own.
Yeah. And when I checked her about it, she's like, oh, that's how I talk to everybody.
See what I'm saying?
It's like, nah, we ain't about to do this.
So you did, okay, so cause I was assuming that you was just like, all right, let me get out this B-way cause she gonna make me go off. But you did let her know like, hey, fix your tongue. Yeah. Like, was you like super soft and subtle with it? Like, hey girl, calm down? Or you was
hell
like,
no, nigga.
Like, bitch, who you talking to?
Kind of like that.
Calm down with the words. You can be honest with your boy.
I can't remember, to be honest. But see, the crazy thing about the situation, like she wasn't like that in the beginning. Yeah. Then gradually over time, it got like that.
Yeah, because that's the disguise. Yeah. Going right into it where I was getting ready to read the conversation before we wrap up. Is like, you know, you always hear motherfuckers be talking about, especially like women, when you hear them talk about, we just out here chasing chocolate covered lies. Basically, men ain't shit. Yeah. Right. You just gave a personal example of your situation, not necessarily lies, but you know, we bucket that all together, and we just talked about one with the Blueface and Chrisean, Blueface Rock as I call them, situation. Like niggas out here chasing chocolate covered something too. You know, I don't know if it's lies or not, but it's chocolate covered something, and that's like, to me is like you know what I equate the dating scene to? Yeah. Like a public pool. Like in the hood. Yeah. Like you know niggas in that bitch pissing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you look in that pool, you like the Turkey Creek. You feel me? Yeah. Like, you know people in there pissing. It's like, there's probably some piss in the water. I'ma chill. Yeah. That's how I look at dating right now. It's like, it ain't nothing but piss out there, son. Definitely. So for me, it's like it ain't no just no women are at the misfortune of, and that's what I don't like about this scenario that's getting painted, right? Like y'all, like women ain't at the misfortune of ain't shit dudes. Like that ain't just a one-way street. Yeah. Like I think that people are at the misfortune of ain't shit people. Yeah, definitely. Right? Because there's a bunch of women that's using niggas. Oh, definitely. Like how many times in the last since the pandemic, because I think this is when the shit like took a turn for the worst. Yeah. How many times, and then keep it being, like if you have it, then you have it. How many times you look back, you be like, you know what? That chick really thought she had her one. She was trying to benefit from some shit, and I'm glad I caught it.
Probably, yeah, at least one time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I didn't identify it a couple times. So like, to me, like it's all, that's why I say that the dating scene is all that same game. And it's, man, you know, now that I'm like a month into this shit, well, not a month into the year, but like a few months into like removing myself, bro, when you stand on the sideline, the picture the picture is way clearer than when you in the middle. Like when you in the middle of Chapman and Kirby,
Yeah.
it look like you got some good women out there, huh?
Yeah. It got some baddies. I guarantee you got
But
some
then you
baddies.
stand on the sideline and you peep and you be like, oh, this is the third section she done been in.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that like we got to get away from the wanting to blame one particular party when, to me, I think it's a us thing.
Yeah.
Like would you blame the culture? Do you think we just in a culture now that promotes toxicity to the point where everybody confused about how this shit's supposed to be?
Yeah, I definitely think it's like that now.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, to actually find someone now, man, you gotta weed through all that, and I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know what you do.
That's what man, niggas focus on you. Like boy, like that's if you start focusing on you, and because like for me it's like the more I started doing that, the more you like it's very true. You ever heard that saying when it's like just stop hitting the person up and you will really see how they mess with you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bro, if you really test that theory, like that shit is facts.
Oh yeah.
Cause like I just got to a point where I was like, bro, this shit just all this feel like pointless conversations. Man, I'm good. I'm about to fall back. And you realize like when you do that, it ain't really a lot of talking. It's like you sustaining conversations with motherfuckers that probably feel like, you know, it's beneficial to hang with you whenever, you know, I got time for it. If I'm in the mood to get a drink or whatever you offering, but I ain't really checking on your well-being. And when I see that now, I be like, oh, I ain't got no. And then there's been some boomerangs like, hey, big head, I ain't heard from you in a minute.
Yeah.
Precisely.
How do you feel about the ones that don't boomerang?
Like they just moved on and like I ain't hear from him again. To me, if I stop hitting you up and you don't like you and you follow suit, especially when I know like the communication came from me last. It was the inevitable. Like we both see that it ran this race. Like you just ain't know how to communicate to me what you needed to communicate, or it got to the point where it was out of sight, out of mind. Like I ain't seen you in a minute anyway. You know, whatever. You know, it's dead. It gets to that point, but nobody talk about it.
That's like the last situation I was in with that chick, and when I fell off.
Yeah.
Like I like she hit me last, and I just said, you know what, this ain't going nowhere. I'm feeling forced and shit. So I fell off, and she hit me up. So I guess she figured, you know.
Exactly, it is like so, and that's what I'm saying. You remember when we had that conversation, like in one of our other episodes, when I was saying like not everything needs an explanation.
Yeah,
that was the point I was making. So for me, I never get in my feelings about a lady that like chooses to cut off communication with me. Like it ain't like I'm gonna hit you. Let's say I ended the text message last night and we was talking and maybe you fell asleep or something, right? Let's say that next morning I hit you at whatever time. It could be 10:30, let's say 11. I send you a good morning text or whatever and just trying to see what you on, and that's dry, right? Conversation is stuck there. Yeah. Forever. Cause it's like there's no, hey, you okay? Hey, I'm just checking on you. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Because to me, it's too fresh in the situation for us to even have to get to that point on some, is shit good? Yeah. Like, read the room, love. Like, did you see I ain't rocking with you? Yeah. And the women who get it, but like, it's because they do it more than we do, I think. You know what I'm saying? And like, you just gotta get to a point where you like, and listen, let me play the sideline and chill. I ain't finna force none of this shit at all.
What you got for bro talk?
Shit. Bro talk, I ain't really got no hell of a, unless I freestyle, I ain't really put nothing together today. You got something for bro talk?
Bro talk, I'm gonna say, fellas, don't pay for coochie.
Yeah, quick message.
You got too much freebies out there for you to be paying for coochie, man.
Yeah, hey, if I do got a bro talk, hey man, my bro talk, hey bro, if something wrong with your body, dog, go get it checked ASAP. Bro, I got this swollen knee now. Remember my injury? Well, I know I'm about to have some type of surgery. Boy, I went from like I couldn't run, now like basic like different functions like jump rope and all that shit bothering the fuck out.
Hey, you know what I hope they give you?
What?
That little chair with the wheel on it. You
My
got
little knee?
you got to push the knee like that.
Nigga, we gonna cancel these shows until I'm back healthy. I'm not coming here with
Now
you
you
like
gonna
that,
stand
man.
on it right there. Gonna move that shit.
Just standing there like I'm at the podium, nigga. Boy, you fucked up. Hey, son, this is KP. I am one out for the Certified Steppers podcast. You were rocking with us with another episode. That's the big homie Smooth, aka Smoothie King, and we gonna see you on the other side. Yeah.